GNT Show is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised. These are the voyages of the GNT Show. Our continuing mission to explore Star Trek storytelling, to seek out new worlds and interesting characters, to boldly go where no show has gone before. Live long and prosper, bitches.
And welcome back.
We are back, and
Oh my
Janice
gosh.
is going to be joining us soon.
Yay, lovely.
Yay.
The sun is rising here in New Mexico.
That mean Alan will be
Beautiful,
joining us
beautiful
again?
sky. Yeah. We get the Venus and I believe Jupiter and Mercury just on the horizon. Really pretty. Beautiful, cloudless sky. Absolutely gorgeous. So I know I'll be doing all right once that sun gets up. Just better. How are you doing, Nick? How are you hanging in there?
I'm okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. How about you, Janet?
I am here. Although I'm sort of, well, you know, I have schoolwork to do after this and a bunch of other
you
junk.
have to go, sweetheart.
No, I don't want to do my schoolwork. But it'll be very interesting when I do.
And Steve, my dear, I know you're on like hour, 430.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've been up, let's see, 7 hours plus 48, 55. Yeah, 55 hours now.
Yeah,
God.
I know. No kidding. But,
But no, I'm doing good.
all right.
The thing is,
well,
it's not the longest I've gone without sleep either.
I know.
I'm back.
I'm just crazy.
Hey, welcome back. And there's Mikey.
I'm seeing like streaks of light, like flashing before my eyes. I think that's time for me to hallucinate.
Is that just the sun rising though?
No,
Through
not
the
yet.
curtains?
But another note, my alarm just went off. It's time for me to wake up for the show.
Scary.
Oh my God, that's true. You do have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning on Sundays. And for that, everybody, for all of the work that you do, we truly appreciate it. And thank you so much for being our interior support. Seriously, for so long, Janet and Steve and Mike. Thank you. This show is I can't believe it. We're over 200 episodes. We're going on 4 or 5 years now, going 4+ years, and really, really, really fun. So, do we need to do a new?
Yes, but I need a minute to do the conversion because we just got a donation in British pounds.
Sweet.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw is right. So we will wait for Mike to finish on that. But yeah, I think this show that's coming up, our actual show, the last 2 hours of today's 25-hour show, will be our actual regular show. And that will be episode 212. So 212 episodes. And once again, it's always kind of a trip to think about how long we've been on the air and how loyal our listeners have been over the past several years. So thanks, you guys. Everything you do, we do for you. We have such a good time, and thank you so very much. There isn't a day that we don't think about the fact that $5, $10, anything that you've donated, even if just giving us moral support, means so very much to us because you don't have to. I mean, seriously, you guys are supporting a group of geeks talking about Star Trek, and we just think that's the coolest thing ever. So thanks.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm still going to laugh.
It's funnier all the time.
It does.
Kermit Flail.
Oh.
Okay.
Yay.
I would like to congratulate Ali Mack.
Thank
He's
you,
the
Ali.
recipient of the the TOS Magnetic Salt and Pepper Shakers and the Star Trek mug. So congratulations, and we will make arrangements to give that to you at Vegas.
Yes. Yeah. We will make sure that we bring them with us, sweetheart.
And our grand total so far, with 3 hours remaining, is $1,160.17.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic. Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
so much. It really does go and helps us so very much because it helps pay for all of the expenses directly related to the website and keeping us on the air. So we don't ask, if anybody's curious, we don't ask for money that gets us to Las Vegas. That's kind of our own dime. If we can make it there, we can make it there, and if we can't, we can't.
If we can make it there, we can make it anywhere.
Anywhere. That's right. So we don't ask for you to pay for travel costs or booth costs or marketing costs, but what the volunteers the things that you help pay for are strictly the server costs, the technology costs, and all of the archiving costs for allowing us to keep all of our episodes available for your listening pleasure. So thank you so very much. As always, we truly appreciate it, and
Yes.
hopefully we don't have to do this all that often. And if we get even close to our, which we're doing, I think we're doing quite well. We won't have
Yes.
to do this for at least another year. So thank you so very much.
So our next prize for this hour.
Yes, I say we have a lovely. How many hours do we have left? 4?
3.
3 hours left. Oh, that's right, because we have the big prize. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so why don't we do? Do we want to give the 2 calendars away together?
We tried that last time.
Yeah.
We have.
we did.
We have 6 prizes plus the grand prize. So we
Okay,
could
what
definitely
prizes are
do
you
2 and 2.
showing that we have left? Because I have them here. I want to make sure I put them aside.
Okay.
Well, the grand
it's
prize should be
on the
given
page.
out.
Yeah, the very last. We know that, Steve.
No, I meant on the main show.
Right, the very last.
We have Warped. We have
Right.
James T. Kirk.
The
Yes.
autobiography.
Yes.
The 2 calendars. The model kit.
The what?
We still.
The model kit.
kits.
Okay, cool.
We have not given out any Ship of the Line poster collections.
We have 2 of those.
Yeah.
So why don't we do a Ship of the Line
A line
poster,
poster set.
plus one of the calendars,
Okay, so the wall calendar. There we go.
and then the next hour we'll do the other
Another
Ship
one.
of the Line poster and the other calendar.
Calendar. Sounds great.
Cool.
So for those who do not know, or if you like the Ships of the Line, the Ships of the Line books, beautiful artwork, beautiful CG rendering of all the Star Trek ships. They've actually created a collection of frameable posters now, and they're in the same size as they are in the book. So I believe they're 7x14s, and they're art quality prints of the Ships of the Line, and they come in a box set, and they're all sealed up with a nice 50th Star Trek 50th anniversary symbol in the bottom right hand corner. The artwork was overseen by Doug Drexler, our good friend and master of visual arts, and we have 2 copies of these. So please, for those who donate, whoever donates the most during this next hour will get that, as well as a 2016 TOS wall calendar, also from StarTrek.com.
And we should note that for the STLV 2016 Commander ticket, we are still stuck in a 5-way tie.
That's okay. If we have to draw, we have to draw, but we'd rather not have to. But that's just us.
Okay.
So again, we need to send a thanks out to all of the people who donated gifts, and it's Mike.
Yes.
CBS Products, they sent us a wonderful box full of really cool stuff. Nick, you've donated as well, and Johnny Snowball has the big donation for the ticket for Star Trek Las Vegas. So thank you so very much. It means the world to us. So yay! All right, what do we have next, my dear? Are we gonna
discussion-ish topics?
Okay, so we need to. I wish.
Janice is going to join us.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And bowing to Steve's pressure, in a few minutes, I will give a brief mission statement for Gettysburg's Address.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But not now.
No, I'm waiting for Janice to.
I pulled her into the chat room already. Hi, Janice. Oh,
She's trying to remember how to work her equipment.
That's okay. That's okay. I wish I didn't want to have to wake Alan up. He's got some really cool stuff to talk about.
Hello.
Hey, there she is.
Welcome.
Welcome
back.
I hope you got some sleep, I hope.
I did.
At least somebody around here
She
did.
told me every time I've talked shit. No, I haven't been sleeping. I've been listening.
I hope somebody slept.
Yeah, really. I really hope somebody slept because it wasn't us.
Well, I was sitting on this lovely, really super comfortable, wonderful couch, and it's kind of hard not to. Nick is stationed at the table, so it's kind of hard for him to fall asleep there.
Yeah, well, I understand that. Well, welcome back to the show, Miss Janice.
Thank you.
Is everything good? And thank you for playing host, allowing us to kind of take over your house during a 24-hour period of time.
No problem.
Sweet.
If you were all here, I would have fed you all.
Aww.
Thank
now
you.
she tells us.
Yeah, I know. So, Alan is currently sleeping, and I don't really feel like waking him up just yet to talk about some of the poll results that we took. We can always talk about them over the course of the next year through the 50th anniversary.
Well, if you don't want to wake him up, if you put a speaker next to his head, I can play something so I can wake him up.
Stop it.
When did you get so evil?
I know.
He's British.
He's been up for 50 plus hours.
Let us not tempt Terry by having her go anywhere near the bed. We need her for 4
I know,
hours.
that's true too. So I look at that bed and I'm like, oh, it looks so nice.
That was a good.
It
like
was
that
a good
drop.
one. I did
like
too.
that drop.
Nicely played, Steve.
So LifePod 1?
I say a LifePod 1.
All right.
I think we even talked about. I think we just pick a job, right? Didn't Janet? You
Professions was one of them.
Yeah, profession. So I think we should pick one, and we should. Well, we've kind of done doctors already, right? We did doctors once.
Want to do engineers?
I think we should do engineers.
All right. So every engineer.
That's a good one because we all love them all.
From all of the series.
From all
Jordy.
of the series.
The creeper, right?
So we get to.
Yep.
Okay, so it's Trip. So we're done.
Trip, Miles. Well,
Trip,
here.
Scotty.
Trip, Scotty, Miles, Balana,
Jordy.
and Jordy.
Yeah.
Balana's coming with me.
Yep, Jordy gets left behind.
I take Trip.
No, it's who do you leave behind?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jordy.
There's one person you have to leave. I'm taking Jordy with me. What the hell? He figured out the whole causal loop thing.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Totally did.
Balana.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Miles needs a vacation. He's coming with me.
Miles does needs a vacation.
He totally needs a vacation.
This is true.
He needs to get away from Keiko.
Oh, by the
Miles,
way.
he's too creative to let go. I mean, in a pinch, he can figure almost anything out. He's like,
And he's also the pure soldier of them all.
well, he has
Yeah.
a conscience.
Yeah.
Am I the only person that would leave Trip behind?
Yes.
I'm going between Trip and Scotty, but I'm thinking
Ooh.
not Scotty because he's Scottish.
Jesus Christ.
Scotty is a miracle worker. However, we also
No,
know
he's
that
a miracle worker because he pads his stats.
That's what I was going to say, but we also know that he pads his estimates. So, Trip probably had the least to work with.
And did the most with it.
Yeah.
Right, he's a keeper.
Well, no, isn't that Balana? Because she'd no backup or spares or anything.
Oh, she did
Could
too.
never go back.
I mean, how she,
Please.
you know
Trip
what?
did
had
not have
replicators.
replicators.
Not the least of which is that she has like one of the funniest lines ever in Star Trek. Get the cheese to sick bay.
True.
Didn't Voyager literally have a secondary warp core?
It was just ridiculously and redonkulously overstepped. It had
I would love to see Trip and
biogel
Balana
things.
working as a team. I think that would be an awesome combination.
Yeah, she was always a solo, right?
No, because she's not a people person.
Well, that's true, but that's okay. You don't have to
Right.
be a people
I
person.
have a question.
What?
In yesterday's Enterprise, what was the name of the engineer on the Enterprise C? Castillo.
Was he the
Castillo
engineer?
was the
He's the helmsman.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he? Darn.
Yeah, he was the helmsman. He'll leave
Okay.
him behind. We'd have no
That
Zila.
shoots down that
Just
idea.
saying. What was that?
I don't know. I'm going back and forth between Trip and Jordy. Jordy is kind of a creeper, so I don't know. He probably cock blocked me with B'Elanna. That'd be my guess.
Oh. He's kind of a creeper. Oh, what an unfortunate situation that was, huh?
He was the early version of Harry Kim, though.
No. I mean, how many holographic women did Harry fall in love with? Like 0.
Believe one.
Yeah, just the one.
Just the one. Yeah. See?
And Jordy fell in love with one, who was actually a real person.
In Harry Kim's defense, she wasn't really a hologram. She was just kind of a projection, like a telepathic projection infecting a hologram.
Jordy got all the diseases. Paul in the chat room says Jordy got all the diseases and alien attack.
That is true.
That is true.
He's unclean.
Harry Kim actually got that disease. There was literally a whole episode dedicated to it.
Yeah, but he's not an engineer.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are we talking
Him
about Harry
and
Kim?
B'Elanna worked on engineering stuff all the time.
Yeah,
Kim-
but he was like an ops guy, right?
Yeah,
so
Kim
it's like
was
Data.
ops.
Data was an
Miles
What about
was
Barkley?
ops.
What position
No,
was
Miles
Barkley?
was engineer.
Miles was chief engineer of DS9.
Chief of operations.
Yeah, but
engineering
That's
ops.
He's the fixie thingy guy.
He was the guy who went
his
out.
job description was engineer, but his title was
because they had it combined. It's like sometimes you have a chief of security and tactical, or sometimes you have a chief of tactical and a chief of security.
Miles was the quintessential senior enlisted. He did all the work.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything and took torture,
and also got put through stuff. Oh, you didn't mean Keiko. I'm sorry.
No, I really didn't mean Keiko, but that's okay.
So I would take O'Brien. I'd take Trip. I would take B'Elanna in a heartbeat.
And I would take Scotty.
And I'd take Scotty.
Like I said, Jordy. Nice knowing you.
Arrivederci, mon ami.
Now, see, the thing with Scotty too is he was also third in command.
Yep.
Yes.
So he's coming with me, because he's got that command training, and I know that if anything needed, he could be put into that chair, and I could do whatever I needed to do. He'd be all right.
A good thing for Geordie is the fact that he's got his visor, so he can detect lots of things depending on where you end up.
Yeah, so can tricorders.
So can tricorders. Yeah, his visor could do things tricorders couldn't. No.
It's
Yeah,
not going to be that important.
It might be.
Well, but then again, as much as I was already thinking the visor is an asset, he might be a creeper. He could, not him specifically, but even if he's an asshole, the visor could be an asset. But then again, look at how many times it became a detriment because it was accessed, remotely
and used against him.
It became a.
I don't know. They can
like
do that with
the original engineer on the Next Generation, the dude with the beard.
Oh, well, he got canned pretty quickly.
Yeah, because
after the first season,
he was more. When Wesley keeps pulling his chestnuts out of the fire.
Wesley was doing his job.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he was a smart.
Look, I'm in a tractor beam, and I ate repulsive.
Wait! Wasn't the chief engineer in the first season? Wasn't he Asian or something?
He was like of Indian descent, I think, an Eastern Indian. For a minute, well, they had two different ones. They had the bearded white guy, right? He lasted one episode. Then they had the I want to say Eastern Indian. He lasted a few episodes until.
No, Argyle was the dude.
Jordy was in red.
Hold on, Argyle was the dude on Voyager, wasn't he? That B'Elanna replaced.
The dead one?
The guy that died?
No, that he had to step aside and he wasn't.
No, that wasn't I don't think that was Argyle.
No,
either way.
See, he's so unimportant. We don't even know what series this dude was on.
Which goes,
Which is why he's dead. Oh, he's on the Enterprise D. Okay.
Okay.
I like them all. I think that, I don't know. I don't think I could leave Jordy behind. I think that he understood, I don't know, bigger things. And
really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pose
Miles.
this question.
Miles far more adaptable.
Who is more likely to build their own shuttlecraft from parts?
Tom Paris.
Tom Paris.
Of course, but
then they don't even need the shuttle pod.
I'm saying from engineers.
He'll make his own and he'll leave by himself. He'll be fine. Don't worry about him.
Except he'll fall in love with the damn shuttle.
Exactly.
That's Tom's
Jordy.
problem, man. He has this thing for cars and shuttles.
The guy on Voyager was Carrie. Thank you, Allie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm dropping Geordi.
Thank you, David.
I'm not giving in to peer pressure.
Say Trip.
It's not peer pressure. It's smart thinking.
I'm not giving in either.
I'm
what
having
does
a hard
he
time
add that
saying
nobody
this,
else
I think
does?
I think I have to give up Trip.
Why would you take Trip anyway? His engineering knowledge is what, 100, 200 years out of date?
That is a good point.
Yeah, well,
but he learned
at
really
least
fast.
Scotty
to get to there.
At least Scotty would.
Well, then don't even put him in there. Then don't even put him in there if you're going to go by that.
Yeah, really.
We're talking engineering skills.
Skills for what the time period they were in.
There was just that article where NASA is looking for somebody that knows like 60-year-old code because they're trying to mess with their probes or whatever that is.
True. That is true for Voyager.
Trip could
and you also have to look at the soft skills, things like being able to
ingenuity. I knew what you were trying to say.
Ingenuity,
he's got
people skills.
Yeah, he's got interpersonal skills. I mean,
and he's loyal to a fault.
To Paul
and he can learn anything. He's proven that. If you watch the Enterprise, he's gone on to alien ships. He's figured out their stuff. He's made things out of things he didn't even know what their properties were. So he had to figure it all out.
He didn't
sit there looking at it, thinking.
Malcolm in Shuttlepod 1.
I mean, if I could only choose one person to take with me, I would be taking Trip.
There you go.
Does he know how to fix my replicator?
He'll just sit there looking at it for hours first, thinking.
He'll get a technical manual, and then he'll read it and understand it, and then he'll fix it.
Steve, that's awesome.
You know what I would like is actually the E2 era Trip, because he's the guy who has to really make something out of nothing, because he can't trade or buy anything.
Yeah. Shale.
Here's another thought, though. It's like, how many, out of all of these people, who was the one that got their ship destroyed by having a piece of them hacked and used against the ship with surveillance?
It was Geordi.
That would be Geordi.
Well, aside from the Duras sisters and Soren hacking his visor to get total visual camera
and the
surveillance.
Romulans making him into an assassin.
Exactly. There was that second time where they're like, kill Miles in the simulated 10 forward.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I can trust him at all.
Thank you. Plus, he's gonna fall in love with every holographic program that you have.
The doctor should be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Are we talking about Geordi or Barclay?
Geordi.
Because
He's
if I remember Barclay falling in love with holograms.
I don't think he fell in love with holograms.
Barclay,
he just related better with holograms.
These all these scenarios, you could also be talking about the Voyager Doctor as well.
Well, he didn't fall in love with them. He would be like on the Quark's holosuite. He would use them in different capacities, but he didn't.
He would escape with them.
Fall in love like Leah Braun.
Geordi exactly. Leah Braun. Oh, every time you look at me, I see these engines. Oh, shut up.
It was gross. It really was. And then even the girl who was like up for murder.
Yeah.
Right? With
That's
the
right.
dog. And he
More
falls
than
in
once.
love with her just by watching her diary. Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Geordi.
Serious issues, Geordi.
Serious issues.
Now we know why
Can't
Deanna
avoid that.
Troy was assigned to the Enterprise team.
Poor Geordi. And think about it. That is one neurotic engine room.
Seriously. Well,
But his dad was Ben Vereen.
That's a good point.
Coolest dad ever.
He couldn't even dance as well, you know.
Yeah, but you'd be neurotic too if you had to go through all of that stuff and somebody's poking, probing, and messing with your brain.
I'm fine.
Nobody's poked and probed and messed with your brain, dear. That's natural.
Were you there for either marriage?
Ooh.
Did you see the look I'm getting?
I'm beginning to wonder if it would be a wise decision. Because will he talk about me like this?
Oh.
Things that make you go,
Well,
Oh my goodness, what was that?
Keshmar Orange says Geordi is her favorite.
No, I like
his.
Does that mean your favorite to get rid of or your favorite to stay?
To keep.
We're not saying we don't like Geordi, but
Oh, no.
if we have to leave one behind, who is the most disposable? And it's Geordi.
Or the most, could be a detriment. You know,
detriment. Who would be the detriment? Now, I don't know. It cuts both ways. I'm having a hard time. Alana really kicked some ass doing some really cool shit, but she would be not a team player.
Initially,
I don't think that at all.
Well, initially, my two people I was back and forth with about dropping was Trip or Baylana, but then I started thinking more about it, weighing each one. I even thought, should I drop Scotty? But then I kept coming back to the times that Geordi's visor was used against him, like all the diseases that he could be bringing into the ship, and just the fact that he's like socially, his best friend's an android, a robot, so he doesn't have personal people skills.
We're gonna hear about that one.
Geordi does not have the room on a shuttle pod to do the Geordi roll.
to duck and roll.
Yeah.
Coolant leak.
Coolant leak. We've got a coolant leak.
We got a coolant leak.
Better get a tissue.
And I'm sorry, but you tell Trip or B'Elanna, either one of them, here's problem X, and they squirrel themselves away, they are going to come up with the solution. And the two of them working together, the technobabble would be sexy.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Trip's just going to end up pregnant and out
of one of the nacelles doing it. Sorry. They would.
That loud.
Seriously, B'Elanna and Trip, you would never get them. That's all they would. They'd be rabbits in the nacelles. They would just.
I can honestly see those two being
totally doing each other. Oh,
and being being friends.
No, they'd be.
No, Trip would be too scared of her.
I think they would be fighting.
They would, yeah.
Well,
fighting to the point
that
where
would
it got
be like
hot
war.
and sweaty.
Trip?
Yeah.
No.
What?
As long as they showed professional respect to each other, both of them are fine. It's if you disrespect them as an engineer that the hackles come up.
Or you diss their engines.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't diss the engines.
You never diss the engines. If you diss the engines, you diss them.
And that's the same
ship,
with Scotty. Remember,
you're done.
Don't do that to Scotty either.
Yeah,
Right.
Scotty, Trip, and B'Elanna, their respect for their work.
engines, man.
Yeah.
And Miles thinks outside.
Miles what?
Thinks outside the box a lot more than any of them because of his working on DS9.
Yeah, figure out the Cardassian stuff.
Well, I mean, he's working on an alien technology, too.
Plus, he made that doghouse for that alien probe that tried to take over the computers. I mean, come on. The guy
and if
made
you
his
have
own
voles,
pet.
And you had to totally deal with voles. I mean, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm rethinking Trip again because I don't want him all having sex in my engines and shit.
He wouldn't be. He's linked to T'Pol. Stop it.
It doesn't mean he wouldn't enjoy a roll in the head.
Totally do. I'm sorry.
Would B'Elanna cheat on Tom?
Well, are we talking pre Tom B'Elanna?
Depends if he's run off with another ship.
Exactly. If he's in the Delta Flyer, screw it. He's already left her. She's gonna jump with Trip. Yeah.
Or he's turned into a salamander again.
Who the
Another
fuck is
salamander.
Alice?
Charles Trip Tucker III is a damn handsome man, but I don't see B'Elanna falling for him. And his
I don't know.
No
He seems a bit
salamander.
wraithy to me.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, Wraithy. That's a
Stargate reference.
Yeah.
Nicely played. But yeah, no.
His name is Michael in Stargate Atlantis, by the way.
Yeah.
We still need to get Connor Trenier on. He promised us in Vegas.
I still have his cell phone number in my purse.
Cool.
How much Skype credit do you have, Mike?
At all?
Unlimited
Let's
minutes.
call him now.
I'm not doing that. Are you kidding?
We're an hour 20 of our marathon, and we needed somebody to talk.
He's going to be like, where the fuck did you get my number, bitch?
You gave it to us, Mr. Trenier, sir.
You gave it to him. No, he's going to go, it's Kipley. And then he's going to hurt her. And I wouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that to Kipley.
Well, we could say James.
James, yeah, whatever happens to him. So, yeah.
He can defend himself.
Are we all in agreement? It's Geordi?
No.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
No. Reluctantly, yes.
We don't have to be in agreement.
No, we don't.
But yeah, he could sit back and have a Coco No and just never mind.
It's made with a different kind of milk.
Ew. Oh my god. Okay, so do we have another one? Which do we want? Do we want to do another?
We can do another profession if you want.
Yeah,
because this one was so close to a consensus.
Yeah, it really was. It was fun. I think.
How about we do captains, but we don't do the standard 5?
Okay, try that one.
So we have Barrowman, or wait,
Harriman.
Harriman.
All right.
Barrowman.
He's already left behind, Mike.
He'll come along. He'll join us on Tuesday, right?
Done.
He'll join us on Tuesday.
Even Paul in the chat room's gone.
That was fast.
So yeah, we need to. Okay, so no more Harriman.
Then there was
Ransom.
Oh, Ransom. Then
He's
we
dead.
had.
April.
Is he?
Rachel Garrett.
Braxton.
Rachel Garrett. Yes. Jellicoe.
They're all dead.
If you really think
Hey,
Jellicoe's
Trip would
not
have been
going
dead.
with us,
This is
what's her name?
That's true too. Trip
This
would
is
have been dead.
timelines like 5 minutes before their deaths, so we can like save their lives.
If that's the case, then you have to have Captain Braxton of the Relativity.
Oh yeah.
Erica Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yes.
Braxton
She's not
was
dead.
D-Day in Animal House, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. First of all, if anybody thinks they're
Captain
getting rid
Jordy
of...
LaForge.
Captain Sulu.
Captain Sulu.
Captain Sulu.
Obviously, Jellicoe.
Jellicoe's not going anywhere. He's with us.
He's coming with us. He's sitting on my lap.
Captain Riker.
No, Captain Riker's getting first lap. Then Jellicoe. It'll be a Jellicoe
there.
Riker sandwich. Sorry.
I don't know if
I'm
she
gonna
ever...
have my own shuttle. Goodbye, everybody.
One
Just
on each
me
leg.
and Riker and Jellicoe.
If Terry's shuttles are rocking, don't come and
Just
knock.
don't come a knocking.
Somebody make a note of
Captain
these,
Baudet. Yeah.
You know, let's be honest. Morn was a captain.
That's true.
And Quark, he was captain of the Quark treasure
Cassidy.
for what? 6 weeks? How long
Cassidy.
did it take to get to Earth?
Cassidy. Yes,
Cassidy.
yeah. Okay.
Travis Mayweather's
Robert, I
brother.
don't even know at this point.
You what?
Robert says, "What's the topic?" I said, "I don't even know at this point."
I don't know. We're just naming
There's no
shit.
topic. What do you need a topic for?
Captains
Topics?
that
We
aren't
don't need no
standard
stinking
captains.
topics.
We're naming captains at random.
Well, and she didn't have a name, but captain of the Saratoga from the Voyage Home. Remember her? She was actually technically the first female
captain, yeah.
seen in Star Trek. But they
Romulan captain
never gave
in
her a name.
TOS.
Oh, what about Denatra? I knew that would get him.
Captain Kern.
Do not disturb
He's
sign
going to
on
have
the shuttle.
sweet dreams.
We have
Kelsey
separate
Grammer.
shuttles, one for everybody else and one for me and Denatra.
That's right. See, same here. Okay. Oh, no. And you know what's great is I would totally just watch Riker and Jellicoe fight.
Well, there's always Jellicoe as well.
Well, like I said, I get Riker and Jellicoe in one shuttle.
Terry with her
Fight.
Klingon. Never mind.
This is I'm going to put a big vat of mud in the middle of my shuttle.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sit down to your boxers, boys. All right, how about this? Here's one.
Huh?
Vulcan characters.
Okay.
You've got
Sorak, the guy, the transporter puddle from the motion picture.
oh my God, Mike.
That was actually the most horrifying thing that wasn't in a horror film ever.
That scared the shit out of me.
What we got back didn't live long, fortunately.
Well, it
Fortunately.
obviously didn't prosper.
You got Sarek. Oh.
Sarek, Soval,
Derek, yeah.
Soval,
Yeah.
Soval,
T'Pol.
T'Pol, Spock.
You've got what the engineer from Voyager.
Torek.
Torek.
Yeah, Torek.
And he was also
Dr.
also-
Silar from the
Oh,
Schizoid
good
Man.
pull.
nice pull.
Susie Plaxton.
Again, she rocks.
She's coming with me.
Isn't Beverly a captain in All Good Things?
We're on Vulcans now.
Oh, sorry. I get it.
We're just too many to
What the hell
narrow
happens
down.
to you
We can
people?
figure it out.
Tuvok. Good call. How did we miss Tuvok?
Could you also include Tuvix?
Oh.
No.
No.
Marion.
He's one part Neelix. That don't count.
But he's only half Neelix. The other half
So that's
is Vulcan.
okay. Spock's only half human. He's only half.
And we haven't said Spock.
Yes, we
Because
did.
it's too obvious we're not leaving Spock behind.
Okay, so
Valaris.
All the Vulcan zombies from the Trillium sniffing.
Oh man,
T'Pau.
That's another great Halloween episode.
It really is. Yeah. T'Pau, good one.
What was
Go ahead.
What was the young Vulcan dude in the lower decks with the?
That's him, Torek.
Oh, Torek.
Yeah, he actually gets promoted to the Voyager. And look what
that's
happens,
right.
Dude.
Poor
Into the
Torek.
Delta Quadrant. Poor Torek, exactly. And then the poor guy goes through Pomfar, right? Falsely started too.
And drags B'Elanna into it.
Totally goes after B'Elanna.
Oh, like you wouldn't.
Who's the guy who meets Zefram Cochrane in First Contact?
Oh, that's no name.
Solkar.
No Namek.
What about Cybok? That's an interesting.
And what about them? Who's the two that? Who's the guy who gets left behind at Carbon Creek?
Oh yeah. He's actually.
Oh, and he's in Dane's books.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Mestral.
Mistral.
But we can call him Mo.
No, Mo.
No, that's the other one.
It's not Mo that wasn't left behind.
No, but wasn't yet? No, I thought it was Mistral that said, "Why did they keep calling me Mo?"
No, that was the other one.
That was the
Was
other
it the other one?
Yeah, there were two guys.
I always remembered it as being Mistral.
No, Mistral is the semi-cool one.
Yeah, the one that stayed home, stayed on Earth.
And the Vulcan ambassador played by Fanula Flanagan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back to the problem where there's just too many of them.
I know.
Yeah.
There really are a lot of Vulcans. I didn't realize how many we had met.
We do sound like bad captains or admirals.
There's too many of those too.
Crazy admirals.
Okay.
What about?
Well, all admirals
all of
are
them?
crazy. Even Riker.
Now here's one that I'm not sure.
Give him a bar and they just go crazy.
I don't know if she would qualify because I have my own theory about it. But Valeris.
Oh, you haven't read it.
No, James Swallow's book.
You haven't read it. Oh my gosh, you have to read the book.
Yeah. Well, here was the theory that I had. To me, I thought she was a Romulan from the get-go. I still think she's a Romulan.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
The clues are all in there that she's a Romulan.
No, you got to read James Swallow's book.
You have to read the book.
All right.
You have to read the book. So good.
That's a good one, Ally Mac 30. A shuttle pod one for pets.
Oh yeah.
Porthos stays no matter what.
Neelix was not a pet.
Actually, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
I love you, Allie.
Neelix
was the cat
Barclay's
of
pet.
Barclay's cat. Yeah, Neelix was Barclay's cat.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Good
Oh my
pull.
god. Seriously, you guys
I'm
frightened
gonna leave
me.
Livingston behind.
Well, see, I already wrote Livingston's story, so I wrote.
Because
what
really, he's
happened-
going to take
I
up all
wrote what
kinds of
happened
extra
to Livingston
space.
after the crash.
You're going to need the water.
Yeah, I get Livingston. Livingston stays. He's my favorite.
You just need a cup for Livingston.
No, that's a big cup.
I was very sad. I was so worried at the end of the movie. I had to go and write a fanfic.
Oh, at the end of Generations.
At the end of Generations, and I wrote it from Livingston's perspective.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Pretty much.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Hey, if you ever want to, think about what it's like to, think from an animal's point of view, it was a good
God,
exercise.
why are you letting her at the
in
helm,
point of view,
Jean-Luc?
That's for sure.
Don't let her at the helm.
Seriously.
Human walks in, taps on glass. I hate that.
Jean-Luc, don't. Jean-Luc, listen to me.
He communicates with Cindy
Livingston
Aquatics.
stays. I'm sorry, I love Livingston, but I had the iguana. Oh, what about O'Brien's tarantula?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I forgot all about that.
What was her name?
He puts it on Barclay, right? And it says, "I'm gonna go get a drink," and leaves him with the spider. That was the one with the transporter psychosis, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he talked
the worms in the transporter, right?
Yeah, where Barclay's transporter psychosis.
Wasn't it
and then at the end, he's talking to him in 10
Christina or something? What was her name?
I thought it was like with a C. Clementine, I was thinking, but that doesn't seem right.
Hold on.
Oh my god, too funny. Christina?
Yeah, I want to say yeah.
Allie's like, fuck no, the tarantula is airlock.
I agree.
I don't know. That's too funny.
Bilby's cat ate the tarantula.
I have
Did
to
it
give
really?
a shout out to Worf's Targ.
I don't
even
know,
though
but
it was
I
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You know what?
It's
Not
Shia.
Worf's Targ, Martok's Targ, the one that
Christina.
was ever
Her
happy
name was Christina.
It was Christina. Thank you.
She was a Lycosa tarantula named Christina because he had a morbid fear of spiders, and then following a mission on Zaria 4, he was forced to make critical repairs in a Jeffrey tube containing Talarian hook spiders.
Which is what shows up in the game. That's where the Talarian hook spiders come from.
Yes. Good call.
We have a request.
Captain Maxwell.
Let's do alien parasites next.
Keiko.
Man.
Or the replicant Miles.
Okay, let's see. Alien parasite. Well, in Voyager, there was the macrovirus. That's a parasite, I think.
You'd also got the parasite that literally hooked itself onto B'Elanna. Sort of a huge parasite.
Yeah.
But
Tom may have been a lot of things, but he wasn't a parasite.
He was just, all he was.
You got the bluegills.
He was just a slug.
Oh, we're forgetting the Trill.
There's a difference between a symbiote and a parasite, and Dax, Trill were symbiotes.
Yeah, and that is a different relationship. But we're actually talking parasite.
I love that. You know what? I love Memory Alpha has a whole entry on Christina.
This article is not a stub.
I got that. I'm so proud of myself.
So what parasite would you want to be infected with?
That we actually have to be infected with?
Ezri.
Now I want the Trills to be parasites. If I have to be infected with it, I want to be infected by the cute one.
Oh, she's got a slug in her belly.
Man. Ooh. He had a good life.
I guess if I'm going to be infected with a parasite, I would want the little things that go in the back of the neck.
I would want
the bluegills.
The bluegills?
Yeah.
I think I would want a Regulan bloodworm. Oh, how's that for?
Wait a minute. How about Borg nanoprobes? Do they count?
Are they parasitic?
They're
not parasites.
Technological parasite, I guess, but I don't know. That'd be kind of hard.
You just want to say you want to be infected by 7 of mine.
I just want to be a Borg some days.
Sorry. I don't know. What other Borg parasites?
What was that thing where the Dr. Phlox injected the Trip's DNA and created Sim? Was that a parasite? I forget what that was.
It was a no. Oh, shoot. It was something that was sort of specifically designed for that, and I can't remember what the hell it really was. Huh. Unknown.
Ally Mac asked to do Pahraith's count as a parasite.
Because he would totally be taken over by a Pahraith.
Ally, you're too nice to be taken over by the Pahraiths.
Seriously. I just see him as one of the wormhole aliens.
Yeah, right?
Non-linear
What about
shit.
doing a Life Pod 1
on
characters of people we know who have appeared in books, their characters?
Oh, there's one, Matthew Anderson. Thank you. And son, what'd you say?
I said, well, what about the Undine infection for Harry Kim? The biomolecular stuff that's literally just eating them alive?
Ew, yeah. And there's a parasite. The big baby, the ones. What are the things we heard in the game?
You soured the mother's milk.
Yeah, the one that causes Geordi to fall in love with Hologram.
Begins with G.
The Gekly.
Gekly.
That's a Gekly. Yeah, they're parasitical, but kind of a bit bigger than.
Well, it was kind of like a baby nursing on its mother.
Yeah, it was nursing on the energy. It wasn't a parasite. It didn't have a mother, so it was nursing.
Oh, that's wow.
Did we say the SETI eel?
That's a good one.
That's a really good one, David.
This kind of makes me miss the old Borg arc for Star Trek Online, because the Gekly in that were actually ships piloted by humanoids that lived in the fluidic space.
Well, I used to get them confused until I made a point to figure it out. I used to always confuse the Geklys with Gontu.
Oh, like Tin Man?
Yeah.
Oh, they were really similar.
Yeah.
They're cousins.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. Well, since we're just we're not really doing, I'll tell you, you know what race I love in the novels? The bird people that are like really rigid with the Kinshasa.
Oh, the super religious one.
The Royal Order of the Kinshasa.
Is that the same as the bird guy that they showed in the animated series?
No, but I always pictured them looking like that, the way they talk. But they start every sentence with "Aya," like it's some kind of weird like term of respect. So it'd be like "Aya, my lord," you know what I mean? And they're in the Titan novels.
Yeah.
David, you're thinking of the score.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Kinshasa, they were also in
the Fall, right?
Yeah. And actually,
they're a member of the Typhon Pact. Oh my God, Jen Ucelis is back.
Welcome back.
Wow. We're still here, hon.
Yeah, we are.
Hi, Jen.
And I think
she's come to see the freak show.
Hi, Bob.
And I'm not going crazy, correct? Our real show starts in 10 minutes.
That is correct.
Hot
wow. All right, so I'm going to take a bio break before that then.
Then why don't we do our top of the let's do that.
Let's do our
by the way, did we have any donations this
let me check. Nothing yet.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing yet.
Okay, then they could carry over, and instead of another calendar, we will do the Star Trek Next Generation Season 8 Warped. How's that?
Actually,
I'll add that to it.
Sure, because I think we've got 3 hours.
I don't understand how. We started it...
Because, Terry, normally we go from 9 to 11. We're going 9 to noon to do the 24 hours.
Noon to noon?
Yeah.
So we're not doing our show during the regular hours?
Yes, but we're adding an extra hour.
Oh, we're adding
to go to 24 hours.
Okay, so we'll have a 3-hour show
in
instead of a 2-hour
chat
show,
right?
With a countdown.
Okay, I can do that. That's cool.
Okay,
yeah, to take it to 24 hours. 24
While Picard and Riker take care of business, Data and Geordi are having their own tough time. They both look terrible. Geordi hasn't slept in days, and Data is desperately in need of a recharge cycle. The wristwatch alarms go off simultaneously. They exchange a frustrated glance, then Data rushes off. He returns a couple of minutes later, soaking wet. This is Star Trek Warped.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
That seemed like more than 140 characters.
Yeah. Well, it is. These are all coming from the tweet. I got dancing Riker.
Yeah, there would be like when they tweeted, it would be like an A story and a B story for every episode. So that's kind of like, I guess, the format. I'm going to take a break as well. So are we going to restart the recordings first?
Yes, and we shall. Again, we're going to add Star Trek Warp Season 8 to the calendar. And which book was it that we were doing? Oh, no, the posters. So we had to set up the Ship of the Line poster set for whoever donates the most in the next hour. So there you go. And we will catch up to you in about 5 or so minutes.
And please tweet and Facebook to tell people to get the asses in here.
Yeah.
Because we're really going to be loopy.
When we come
back. Yes, and we still need donations. We still haven't crowned a winner to our big prize. So there's still a chance. Be the highest donor throughout the show, and you can get it.
Music for the GNT show is provided by 5 Year Mission, Enterprise Blues Band, Warp 11, Andrew Allen, and Rathor. The GNT show is a BLB production.
Move ahead, warp factor 10. Put a mini skirt on my yo man. Represent the human race. And we make this a happy place. To fully go where no man's gone before. I think I've sang that line once before, but I'm not too sure. We'll be so happy, can't you see? A zero-G. Travel to new worlds. Beam on down and meet some green girls. Gonna see what we can see. be no cons or